Right. Come on. Good morning, Anne, Lynn, Maria, April. Here, come here. Welcome to the 636 Club. It's time for the Dowscon warm up. Rise and shine, it's farming time. Farmer Pete's ready to go online. Welcome everybody. Tuesday morning, 636 Club. And we're late. Apologies, but we're nearly there. Come on, you two. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get on. Get on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Welcome to the 636 Club. It's time for the Dowscon warm up. Rise and shine. It's farming time. Farmer Pete's ready to go online. Yeah, I'm ready now. I'm ready now somehow. Meg, come here. Meg, come out of there. Flossie, Floss, come out of there. Somehow, time has just disappeared this morning. And apologies. And these pair of rascals, if you can see them, it was dark. And it was very dark. I got them out, cleaned them out, fed them, put them back in again. All right, didn't get the little walk that they usually get in the morning. And they were having none of it. So I ended up starting to bark. And that's not going to be good because Trish's toys can hear them from the house. So I didn't want barking dogs. So I thought, you know what? Let's just take them for a wee walk. My Facebook comments are playing up a little bit this morning. Is that them back on now? Karen says, morning, Farmer Pete, watching from Bargara, Queensland, Australia, a muggy 30 degrees Celsius, and it's 4:45 in the afternoon. Good evening to you, Karen. Thanks for joining us. The Facebook comments are back on now. Hope our sound's all right. I've got the fancy Nancy Clancy mics on this morning. That Christoph baby stepped me through last night, so I think I've got them working. Down the polytunnel. Let's see. Look at the hay. Now, Farmer Ben was on last night, last thing. And Kyle was feeding the sheep with the new, you got a hairball, darling? Cough it up, come on. With the new Balon roller. Let's put my head torch on, I have, right. And if you've seen at the time, I think they fed up this side here. They kind of unrolled a whole bale up there. But last night when on the live, it looked pretty much like they had plenty on this side. And look at it this morning. Look at that, it's ready just to, right, I'll tell you what, we'll just, now, lots of you has been on saying we need a blower, you know what, like a leaf blower to blow the hay into them, because they can only reach so far. That's as far as they can reach. See there, can you see that? And that's why this little strip is left up this side. So what every farmer has to do is come along at night or in the morning and push that in. Now it would generally be done with a grape. Um, you know, it's like a fork, but we haven't got one of them down here, and it's a long way to go. So if you just bear with us, we'll just kick this in. It's not my chosen method of how to move this, because if your feet are dirty, ends up the food gets dirty, and thankfully my feet are not dirty. So yeah, ideally it's done with a grape. So bear with us a second. We're doing a wee bit of work this morning. There's not much here to push in. And this job here, we have done this many years. When we were conventional farming many years ago with commercial beef cattle, we didn't have the fancy Nancy Clancy bale unroller. We just used to tip the silage, which was the same kind of food, not just as dry, in the middle passage here. And the passage wasn't as wide, so the cattle could reach it from either side. Used to drive in with a tractor. So they would munch down much like you see here, but you were left with this great big pile in the middle passage, which you had to come along morning and night and use the grape that I talked about before, you know, a fork, like a garden fork, but just with a curve on it. And you just have to grape the silage into them. And man, that worked up a sweat in the morning or at night. But nowadays, or they had them in those days, they had what's called feed wagons, which, like a trailer, it's a wonder Joe's not under one of these. It's like a trailer, and you put the silage in it, and it dispenses out each side of the trailer via conveyor belt as you're driving along. So you would drive up the passageway, and it would scoot out here, and then turn around and scoot out the other side. Or some of the fancy machines could scoot out both sides at once. But we didn't have one of those. But anyway, and nowadays, some of the farmers have got a little robot, pretty much like one of these robots you see in your house, you know, that hoovers the carpet, or cuts one in the garden that cuts the lawn, just scoots about, and it'll just go up and down the passageway all day, pushing the feed, be it silage or hay, usually silage, into the cows. So there endeth your history lesson and your feeding silage lesson. Let's have a look at, I wonder where those two dogs are. I forgot I had them with me. Kyle sheep. Let's hope and pray it hasn't gave birth yet. Right, if you didn't know, and you're just welcome to the 636 Club, everybody. There's lots of yous on. We're very late. We're not where we should be. We're down the polytunnel. I had planned to be up in the top of the hill in the shade with the lights on. But it's kind of cosy, isn't it? So bear with us. One of Kyle's sheep, I'm not sure which one it is due its baby on Christmas Day. All right, they're in here in polytunnel, nice and snug. Christmas Day, we are going to set up a live stream. We will be on talking to you on Christmas Day for a short time to say hello. But we're going to set up a live stream, a camera somewhere down here. And if you're on your own, and God bless you if you are, if you've nobody to talk to, you can join in the live stream here, watching the sheep to see if it's going to, if and when it's going to give, it is going to give birth, but when is the question. Now, it is due on Christmas Day, so we'll set the live stream. We'll leave the chat on, so if you're in the watching, you can chat away with whoever else is on the stream at that time from wherever you are in the world. Twofold thing, we're keeping an eye on the sheep, and also it means if you are on your own, there's a lot of community there that you can join in with and talk to people all around the world while you keep an eye on the sheep. Carol says, can you put feeder trays down the edge like the goats have for the cake? We could do, Carol, you mean for the hay, but that being said, you would fill that up and it would be empty, so then you're going to have to refill it again. So, and that's going to be more work because you're going to have to put the feed into the tray. So it's much better around like this. And for all the little bit that's left, we can go along, brush that in or push that in, and then just run along with the bale unroller. Now, let's have a look at the cows, just while we're down here. Hey girls, how are you? There's Autumn there. There's Danny and Dozer. Orla there. Loving it down here in the polytunnel. So much easier for us to feed. Look how comfy Autumn is. Look, she's standing there in a wee daze, kind of chewing away. Right, we better head up. We better head up top of the hill because I know you can't see much down here. Facebook's comments are a bit iffy this morning. There's only one or two coming through. Jocelyn says, have a wonderful day. I'm off to bed in California. Jocelyn, don't leave us. Don't leave us. We haven't done our Christmas greetings yet. You don't want to miss them. Stay up. Come on. Another 20 minutes or so. Don't leave us. And you can lie on a wee bit longer in the morning. Nancy, hang on, let me see a wee second. I've still got the cold, everybody. Sorry, I'm still sniffling away here. Nancy Ann says, when will the lights go on the polytunnel? Good question, Nancy Ann. There they are up there. They're all installed. If we had a little generator down here, we could actually plug it in and we would have light. Better go and find these dogs as well. All the ducting is in from here right up to the farm. So we just need the cables put in and the electrician to make everything work. So yeah, the sooner the better, and we'll not be down here with torchlight. And again, if you watched Ben's live last night, you would have heard him say that the left-hand side here is eating an awful lot more. They're going through like a bale in 12 or 14 hours, yes. Eating a lot more than the right-hand side. Look how comfy they all are, lying there, can you see that? Mainly because I'm reckoning the left-hand side have been in slightly longer than the right-hand side. They have settled in. The rumen, their stomach, their digestive system has adjusted a lot better to the different feed, to the hay that they're eating, so they can digest a lot more. So they're eating a significant amount more than what the right-hand side is. Once this lot is in for another week or so, 10 days, they will adjust as well, and they will be taking in as much feed as the left-hand side. So it is coming. And then we're going to be going through a bit of fodder. Now, I know I've shown you the bale unroller and what it can do, and what a great machine it is. And you're maybe wondering why we're making such a big fuss of it. Because these bales that you see that we feed to them, the bales of hay, when we unwrap them from the plastic, they are like granite. It's so hard to pull the hay apart. And for us to be able to unroll it so easily is an unbelievable feat of genius, whoever invented that machine. So that's why we're so pleased with the bale unroller. Honestly, they're solid when you unwrap them. Julie says, Julie, cats are cool. Might have to leave and come back to live. Why? What's wrong, Julie? Jules, don't leave. Don't leave us. Heartland Ranch, Colorado. I sent Megan floss light up collar for Christmas, but they were delivered on a Sunday. Heartland Ranch, thank you. You know what? We did get them. They may have been delivered on Sunday. I found a parcel outside our front gates of the farmyard. You know, the gates are open or closed game on the supporters page in the drive home one day, and it had been obviously left there when we were closed, and it was tucked neatly at the side of the gates. I don't know how long it had been there, so thank you Heartland Ranch for sending those in. Yes, we did get them, and as you see, we haven't put them on yet, but they have arrived, so thank you so much. We've got green eyes and yellow eyes here. And if you wonder why we've had to come down in the dark, it's because of these, if you've just joined us, these two here, they didn't get their walk this morning. They get out, fed, and cleaned out, And I thought, oh, that'll do them till we get off 6:30, 6 o'clock. Put them back in, they ate their breakfast, and then started barking like maniacs. So I thought, oh no, I better not leave them barking. So stay with us. I know it's dark. It's very dark, in fact. There's no moon, no stars. Just one dog with green eyes in the reflection, and one with yellow eyes, or orange eyes. Right, security lights came on. We're back. I've got 2 torches. I've got a little handheld one, and I've got my head torch on, but it's so dark, they're not making much difference this morning. Flossinator. Oh, there's buckets there. Flossinator, let me tell you. Since she's, right, Maggie, come on, good girl. Since she's came back from, since she's came, good girl. Since she's came back from her disastrous training exercise that she was away on, she's had a plastic bucket. You know, one of our calf buckets that we feed, they're called calf buckets. We use them for cake to feed the lambs, etc. The blue and grey, you may have seen them, I'm sure you have. And it used to be she chewed plastic. Anything you put in there, she would chew. But since she came back a few weeks ago, she's had this bucket. And it sat in her pen. She's been able to, that's her water bucket, sorry. Sat in the corner, she's had her water in it. She hasn't tipped it over. She hasn't chewed it. I thought, oh, you know what, she's grown up. Here, come on. Flossie, in, come on. You can't come up because I know you won't behave. There. She's got her drink. She hasn't chewed it, nothing. Sat there, thought, we've cracked it, you know, she's grown up. Yesterday, Ross the builder was here building this little foundation thing, because we're going to move the boys' staff room here in a new kind of hut thing. And he was cutting with the grinder and working away all day. And it must have upset her, because she tipped her water bucket over, and not only did she chew it, but she chewed somehow a hole in the bottom of it. I thought, oh, great. Anyway, got her new bucket. Thought, it's all right, he's finished, she'll settle down. Came out this morning, she tipped that one over, and she chewed a hole in the bottom of that. Haha, iPad, thank you. Carrots, let's go. Dalsconis, top of the hill. So she's back to her nonsense again. We're chewing up the plastic buckets. That's 2 buckets we've lost in the space of 12 hours. So yeah, back to the drawing board. This is what she used to do when she was a puppy. Still a puppy, isn't she? Right, deep breath, everybody. Let's take a hike up the top of the hill. As I say, I haven't been up here yet. The gates are still closed. So what you're seeing, what I'm seeing, you're seeing firsthand. Let's go. Hope everything's in order. And I hope you are all prepared. 23rd of December, this is the day the shops, the supermarkets get kind of crazy busy, isn't it? It's not really the 24th, the 23rd. When we used to have the farm shop with the fruit and veg, and potatoes, etc. And eggs, by the way. Still get eggs. 23rd was always the big day. Let's get the lights on. And then we'll be able to see properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let there be light. Here we are. We've made it. Did you think it was ever going to get light? Let me get my breath back. Morrison's are doing free carrots, says Sheena from South Ayrshire. That's her name on YouTube. I'm not saying that's where she's from, that's her name on YouTube. Thank you, Sheena. Doing free carrots. You know what? Some of the supermarkets talk about farmers having to fight for a living. I'm sure we'll go around the other end. Bailey, would you like a carrot? All right, hang on. I've got a few carrots here, as you've seen. Let me see the iPad. If you wonder what I'm carrying an iPad for, That's for our Christmas greetings. How is the sound, by the way, everybody? Let me know, because we're on the Fancy Nancy Clancy. Hang on, I'm just trying to get my pen knife. Open. Good farmer always carries a knife in his pocket. Remember that, folks. This one hasn't been opened for a wee while. Get Bailey a couple of little carrots here. Let me set you down a second, because I feel I shall turn you around like that, and maybe it'll help those Facebook comments a bit. Chop this up. And we've got a carrot for Spot. Right. Good job. No, it hasn't helped my comments any. They're still being a little bit iffy. Right. Bear with us. And we shall get ourselves sorted out. So prepared this morning, look. So prepared. Even got a bottle of water to wet the whistle a wee bit. Right. Some carrots for Bailey, one for Spot. We'll get loaded up with these. Pop them in there. I feel I was mid telling you something, and now I've forgotten all about it. But if I was, please forgive me. Please forgive me. Linda says Marvel was so excited in the video on Saturday when she and the 4 hours were let out. Marvel's so happy. Yeah, well, it's nice to see when she's happy, isn't it? Here you are. Come on, Mr. Munch. What do you think of that? Can you hear that, everybody? A better crunch, please. Bailey. Right. We'll put those in. If we put Bailey's carrots, you coming in here. Put these in here. Come on, look, here. Put them through there. Can you get your head through there? And that means if he's there, Spotty, come on. Spotty can come over here and get her carrot because she doesn't really like him. There you are. Right, you enjoy that. Come on. Good girl. Is that a tough one? Ah, the supermarkets we're talking about, yes. Giving away, a lot of the supermarkets are doing their lost leader at the minute. I was in one on Saturday night because Trish's Toys and Farmer Alice were away doing some shopping, and they had carrots, potatoes, was it sprouts for like 8 pence a bag. 8 pence, like for actually giving them away. So I don't know how they're doing it, and I hope it's not the farmers are having to take the hit, because you cannot produce them for that price. And if you're a farm shop somewhere in the country, my heart goes out to you that the supermarkets are, yes, you can see it in some ways it's helping people out, but in other ways, other people like farms and farm shops, etc., trying to make a living, and the supermarkets are actually giving the produce away that takes an awful lot of hard work to produce. Not that I'm going on a rant or anything, you know. You enjoy that, darling? Are you ready for the whole thing? Can you handle it? Because I can't hold that smallest. Get it right down there. Oh no, hang on. Here you are. You can eat that. You'll be able to eat that. There, you got it? There we are. Before Bailey comes over and annoys you. She's got it. Getting those back teeth. She enjoyed that. Right, 6:36 rules. I beg your pardon, are in place, everybody. Let me know where you are. What's your weather like? What is your Christmas plans? And I will just, I'll get a carrot, put it in my pocket here, and we'll walk around the far end. I feel like I'm unprepared or all over the place this morning. If it comes across like that, we are, yes. And I apologise profusely. We've got our 636 Club Christmas greetings here on the iPad. We're going to play them now. If you sent your little video clip in, thank you so much. Let's get them going before Kyle arrives and starts giving them cake and they're all going to get noisy. And if your video, your clip that you sent in doesn't play this morning, please forgive us. There was one or two that wouldn't be because they're in some kind of strange format, whatever way they were sent in. So if it doesn't play, it's not because we've done that on purpose, it's because we couldn't. So apologies if that has happened, but on the whole, there was very few that didn't. So let me get this set up, if my technical skills will allow. We'll pause that and we'll do this. I'll take my mics off. Where's the sound on this baby? Let me turn it up. I'll put my mics down here and hope nothing goes off, and I'll be able to look at your comments for the next few minutes as they're coming through. Right, 636 Club greetings. Thank you everybody who sent them in. Let me try and reset the Facebook messages or comments. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the greetings from all around the world. Thank you everybody who sent them in. Here we go.
Have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year from Leslie Mills in Rochdale. This is Janet James from Brighton, wishing you all a wonderful Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Sending Christmas wishes to everyone from St Ives in Cambridgeshire, and wishing you all a happy and healthy 2026. Bring on the new babies in the new year. It's going to be an amazing year at the farm.
Merry Christmas, everyone, from Patricia in Edinburgh.
Merry Christmas, Farmer Pete and the 636ers from Dorset, England.
Greetings to all Dalsconnies around the world from Paula in Cornwall with my Farmer Pete Christmas tree.
Happy Christmas, everyone, from a sunny, cold Cornwall.
Merry Christmas, Farmer Pete and the 636ers. Wishing the best family and the Dalscon team a very Merry Christmas from Tasha, hey baby Lenny in Southampton.
Hey
Hello,
Lenny.
Dalsconnies in the 636 Club. My name is Vivian, and I'm from Worcestershire in England. And I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year for 2026. Bye.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all the Dalsconies all over the world, and especially to the Best family, from Terry Smith from Maidstone in Kent.
Hi Farmer Pete, I'm Nicole from Springfield, Virginia, and I hope that you and all the Dalscone supporters are having a happy holiday season. Thank you for all you do all year. We love you.
Thank you,
Hi,
Nicole.
Dalscone Farm. I'm first year seeing your videos. They have been really great. I'm Deborah from Avon, Ohio, USA.
Thank you, Deborah.
Hi, Dalscone. Cheryl Barrett from Fairfield, Ohio. I wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thanks, Farmer Pete, for all you do for us.
Good morning, 636 Club. It's Mo in Bathgate wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I'm Karen from Mohawk, Tennessee. Merry Christmas to 636 Club members and all of Dalscone.
Good morning, Farmer Pete, and all fellow 636 Club members. This is Pip from Pembrokeshire in southwest Wales, the UK, wishing you and all your family and friends a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And Kai says Merry Christmas too.
Hello, Dalsconnies. This is Sally Ann from Nottingham in the UK. Just to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and good fortune for 2026.
Scotties, this is Janet Terry from Guildford, Surrey in England, wishing you all a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. Love to all.
Hello, everyone at Dalscone Farm and around the world. Happy Christmas from Deb, Perth, Western Australia.
Merry Christmas, everyone, from Sharon in Sydney, Australia. And if you can hear funny noises, that's a rainbow lorikeet. I don't think you can see it, but you can hear it. So have a lovely one.
Hello, Farmer Pete and the 636ers. This is Cindy and Nate from the Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. Unfortunately, Nate can't be on the screen, but we wanted to wish everybody around the world a very Merry Christmas. I thought we would just show you how Australians celebrate Christmas in summer, in the heat and the beach. And you can't forget the cricket. Hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Hi, Delsconies from Melbourne, Australia. Just wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and bring on exciting 2026.
Good morning, Delsconies, and have a very, very happy Christmas and lovely New Year. This is from Kathy in Liverpool and also from Coco.
I'm Bobby Barr, and everyone here at Heartland Ranch, Colorado, in Lisbon, Colorado. Want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and an awesome 2025.
Merry Christmas, Farmer Pete and all Delscone Farm. Farmer is my favourite.
Just want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to the whole entire Delscone team and all of the Delsconies from Faith Gonzalez in California.
Hey, Faith.
Bye-bye.
Farmer Pete, everyone at Delscone Farm, and all Delsconies wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Washington State, USA.
Hi, Farmer Pete and all at Delscone Farm and all you Delsconies far and wide. Just like to take the opportunity to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and peaceful 2026 from myself, Linda, here in Suffolk. Happy Christmas, everyone. Bye.
Hi, it's Shaz Hart here from Perth, Scotland, wishing all the Delscone Farm team and the Delsconies a very Merry Christmas and a happy 2026.
Hello everyone, this is Pamela Berryman from Royston, Georgia in the U.S. I'm wishing everyone at Delscone and Delsconies around the world a very blessed Christmas season with much love.
Hi, my name is Gemma.
Hi, my name is Georgie.
And we're from Dunfermline, Fife in Scotland.
And we just want to wish all the Delsconies
and the fellow 636ers
and everyone at Delscone Farm a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, I'm Tracy from Bangor, Northern Ireland. Just wanted to wish all my fellow Delsconies a happy Christmas and a happy New Year, especially to the staff working at Delscone.
Hello, Farmer Pete and Delsconies. This is Karen Kopp from Illinois saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. What do you say, Bill? Merry Christmas? Okay.
Hello, 636ers. I'm Farmer Pete. This is Marilyn Wilder from St. Helena, California. Wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
Thanks, Marilyn.
Hello, Farmer Pete and everyone at the 636 Club. This is Susan Clayton from Birmingham, Alabama in the United States. And I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. It has been such a joy to be a part of the Delscone community for the last couple of years and to get to know the farm and all of your wonderful animals and the best family and everyone who works at the farm. You all give us so much joy each and every day, and I want to say thank you for all of your hard work.
Hello, my name's Val from Berkhamsted in Hertfordshire. I would just like to wish all my fellow Delsconies, 636ers, and the best family a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi everyone in the
There we
636
go.
Club. Have a one.
What do you think about that then? That was. Let me get my mics back on. 2 seconds. They were so cool. Thank you so much, everybody who sent them in. And I forgot to say, the one or two. There we are. The one or two that we couldn't play, some of them had music in the background as well, which meant we would have got in trouble with copyright situation as well. So hope you all enjoyed those, and thank you everybody who sent them in. I didn't catch the names, but the two little boys, oh, I got hit. The two little boys that were on the Christmas tree, did that little boy say, Farmer Connor's my favourite before he headed off? I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. I haven't seen the videos yet. Christoph put them together. So I'm sure he said Farmer Connor is his favourite. I'm sure. I'll have to do more work. But thank you so much, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Our devotions this morning, let's not forget our devotions. I'm sure Kyle's about somewhere, because they started making a wee bit of noise before, didn't they? They must smell a bit of cake on the way. Now, remember, tune in to Dalscon Daily tonight, because Kyle McKellar, who I think was somewhat of a influencer, Benjamin Best and Christoph Henderson headed off yesterday to the market. Yes, so tune in tonight to Dalscon Daily to find out what they're at the market for. All right, okay. I think there was food involved. I'm sure I've seen a picture coming through in the family chat of some food that they were having. So check them out tonight on the Dalscon Daily page for the big reveal of what they purchased. And what's your guesses? A lot of people have been guessing, so get your guesses in to what they were purchasing at the market yesterday. This morning's devotions, you've probably heard them many times over the past few weeks on the lead up to Christmas, and you're going to hear them one more time because you can't hear them enough from Luke's, the Apostles' account of Jesus' birth, from Luke 2, 1 to 20. At that time, the Roman Emperor Augustus decreed that a census should be taken throughout the Roman Empire. This was the first census taken when Quirinius was governor of Syria. All returned to their own ancestral towns to register for the census. And because Joseph was a descendant of King David, he had to go to Bethlehem in Judea, David's ancient home. He travelled there from a village of Nazareth in Galilee. He took with him Mary, to whom he was engaged, who was now expecting a child. And while they were there, the time came for the baby to be born. She gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him snugly in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger because there was no lodgings available for them. That night, there were shepherds staying in the fields nearby, guarding their flocks of sheep. Suddenly, an angel of the Lord appeared among them, and the radiance of the Lord's glory surrounded them. They were terrified. But the angel reassured them. Don't be afraid, he said. I bring you good news that will bring great joy to all people. The Savior, yes, the Messiah, the Lord, has been born today in Bethlehem, the city of David. And you will recognize him by this sign. You will find a baby wrapped snugly in strips of cloth, lying in a manger. Suddenly the angels were joined by a vast host of others, the armies of heavens, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth to those with whom God is pleased. When the angels had returned to heaven, the shepherds said to each other, Let's go to Bethlehem. Let's see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about. They hurried to the village and found Mary and Joseph, and there was the baby lying in a manger. After seeing him, the shepherds told everyone what had happened. Where are you going? Excuse me. And what the angel had said about this child. All who heard the shepherd's story were astonished. But Mary kept all these things in her heart and thought about them often. The shepherds went back to their flocks, glorifying and praising God for all they had heard and seen. It was just as the angel had told them. Amen. And may the Lord bless the reading of his word this Tuesday morning. And what a wonderful account. And we hear it so often this time of the year, but you can never hear it enough, can you? It's just wonderful. Morning says Fiona coming back to listen to Pete. Yes, she's a bit fidgety. I'm sure she's waiting for some cake, which is on the way. Now, who is that wandering about there? I'm sure that is one of the R's. but I'm not sure. Just caught me unawares. And where he came from, he was in with baby Floris a second ago. Let's go back and see Floris here. Here's our bale unroller. You see it in the lights, and you see it in its empty state. You set the bale in here, and these spikes catch the bale and turn it round. That goes round and or over and conveyor belt underneath there. Unrolls the bale and dispenses it outside. Quite a genius piece. Quite a genius piece of equipment. So it is. Remember, so next few days our streaming schedule is going to be slightly different. Christoph's got a few videos put together that will be going out over the Christmas period, but the live streams won't be as often. Just while we take a little bit of time over the kind of Christmas period, but we've got our Christmas Day live stream live from the Polytunnel. Keep an eye on Kyle's pregnant sheep, which is due on Christmas Day. We have also got a big announcement on Christmas Day, so don't miss that when we're on our we will do a little live stream. Farmer Ben will be on, or else it'll be a video. But exciting news coming on Christmas Day, so don't miss that. Sheena says it's Rocco. He's learned from Dennis. Dennis, little rascal. Is he in with the 4 hours, or is he? Let's have a wee look and see where. And also, we have got. Oh, darling, what's going on with your coat? Come on, come on. Now the weather. Let me talk about that is. Now I don't think we've officially named her yet, but there she is. We called her Queen Pin the other day, and some people liked Queen Pin, some people didn't. All right, so don't take that for for gospel truth that is her name. It was just a quick off the cuff name for her. This, if you're new to the channel or have just joined us recently, this beautiful golden Guernsey who's having a little tete-a-tete with Squintmouth, but I think that is over the it is Squintmouth. Squintmouth, what's going on? She is carrying 6. Yes, 6. You heard me right. Babies, and could be 7. I keep saying this because when she was scanned, and David the scanner put the little ultrasound thing underneath her, it was her belly was awash with like bubbles, and I don't know what it means, but he could read it, but he was struggling to count them all. And at one stage he did say there's 7 in there, but I think he opted for 6 in the end. So yes, she's got a little bit of attitude going on there. Have I got any? Oh, I've got carrots left in my pocket. I think Kyle McKellar must not be far away. Must be Scary Mary has just blanked me. Here, Squintmouth. Here you are, darling. You take that. What do you think about that? What do you think about this, Scary? Eh? A carrot for you. Now, just about engulfed my whole hand there. Yes. Yes, come on. Yeah. Where's Gina? I think this is George here, by Gina's best friend. Now, some of you have been on watching Twitch. Now, I don't know if Twitch is on or off at the minute, because it does take its little tendencies to log off. And we had an escapee ram one day called Earl, and we had a lot of comments saying Earl has been in with Fiona and I served Fiona. He has not. What you've seen on the cameras, Earl has been in here and we think he has served Gina. It was not Fiona, do not panic, it was Gina that Earl was in with. So we had purposely kind of kept her away from, if you don't know, Gina is our bionic sheep. She had an accident when she was not a lamb, but she wasn't full grown. It severed her Achilles tendon in her back left leg. She had to go to the Glasgow vet school, go through weeks and weeks of care, and she has a, oh, Fanta, right, come come on, darling. She says, get me some carrot right now. She had to go through weeks of care at the Glasgow vet school, and she's got a metal plate, or I call it a bionic leg, all right, because that was a big $6 million man. If you were about in the 80s, you know what I'm talking about. If you're younger than that, you don't know what I'm talking about. And we kept her away from the ram because we thought she couldn't, her back end wouldn't be strong enough to hold him. But I think she managed. So Gina may well be in kid, everybody, in lamb, which is great for her. The biggest job was being able to get her served. But after that, if she is in lamb, all should go smoothly. It should not be a problem. Let me see. A bionic leg, says Lauren, like me. You'll be the bionic woman, Lorna. Shout out, during our greetings there, Tracy was on from Bangor in Northern Ireland. Shout out to Tracy. We're all thinking about you, Tracy, going through it's kind of tough time of the year for her. Like many other people, Christmas can be difficult for one reason or other. And if you're going through some kind of difficult time at the moment, we're thinking and praying for you. Christmas is a great time of the year, but it can also be difficult for many people. So hang in there, and hopefully everybody can enjoy what is the best time of the year. Hang on, Fanta. I think we're coming. Let me get this knife sorted here. So lots to look forward to, be it Christmas or babies on the way. Exciting videos tonight with Farmer Ben on Dalscone Daily, and let's see what they've been up to. Our Christmas Day live stream, and the weather. I think I touched on the weather a minute ago and then forgot clean about it. The weather for the UK, or certainly for Scotland, all right, there's a high pressure coming in, and there's no rain due until the new year, all right? We're going to have cool temperatures, dry, bright and sunny, a slight frost, maybe -1 or 2, which isn't going to do any harm. So isn't that amazing and wonderful to look forward to over the Christmas period? There's nothing worse when it gets to Christmas. Let's see if Queen Pin will take a carrot. And you get that muggy, oh yes! Yes, the mother of 6 to be. Good girl. They're just all getting a wee bit. I'd really like to fix this coat on Skinny Minnie here. Right, darling, let me fix your. I think this is actually a coat for a greyhound, if I'm not mistaken. She's just a wee bit. Oh, I really want to fix that. It's really annoying me. It just needs pulled back over, and I missed it. Never mind. Oh, here's another one. Well, that coat's not doing you much, darling, is it? No. I don't think you need them just now. I think it was after they had been dipped last week. They all got their dip last week, and they were just a little bit, just a little bit chilly. But this morning, it's cool, but it's not even, it's just beautiful this morning. So it is. Yeah, come on, take it. Take it. She's not going to touch you. She's scared of somebody else. Right, we'll keep this lot here. Come on, that's a girl. Okay, you were so close. Come on. Right, we'll distract everybody else. Come on. No. She's a wee bit timid. Right? She was scared of one of the other ones there. Right, let's step over the hay. Right, what time is it? Oh my goodness. Our time has gone, everybody. It's 7:30. Oh. Wow, thank you all so much. Hang on, we're zoomed way in. Apologies really for not being able to read out as many Facebook comments this morning, because they just haven't been working at all. Mark says, Merry Christmas and best wishes, Farm Pete, to you and all the farm and the Sconies around the world. Thank you, Margaret, that's so kind of you. And again, thank everybody who sent messages in, and apologies if we couldn't play them. for some reason or another. It wasn't through choice, it was because we couldn't open them or there's something wrong. But it's wonderful to see you all. So that's what's happening, and that's what's coming up. We will we'll be on when we can. Remember, Dalscone Daily tonight for the boys' video from yesterday at the market, and Christmas Day. Join us streaming all day from the polytunnel with Kyle Sheep. Our big announcement, exciting what's coming up on Christmas Day as well. You've got that to look forward to. We'll have no 6:36 Club on Friday morning because it's Boxing Day, and we'll take a wee break. But we'll be back on next Tuesday, which will be the what? Something very near the end of the year, so we're looking forward to that already. Thank you so much for joining me. So from Farmer Pete and Trish's Toys and the whole team here, wish you a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you all soon. God bless you all. Ta-da.